Oh, okay,
So,
okay.
yeah,
So, so you had to relocate from New York, all your stuff again here to DC.
Yes.
To continue to work this this investigation. So in terms of how it culminates, right? So we have KSM, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the financier guy. What was the outcome for them?
Yeah, well, they were both captured. He's still, I believe, in Guantanamo Bay, and he was very helpful. He provided us with the names of operatives that were still out there, and American citizens in some cases.
Wow.
And the same with Ramzi bin al-Ship. They were able to confirm a lot of what we knew, and then provide us some very, very good leads on things we did not know.
Which is great because you have new targets or new subjects, right?
That's correct.
And new things to prevent, new terrorist attacks, perhaps.
That's correct. Yeah, the disruption was clearly our number one goal, was to find what was going to be the next target, who was going to be the operative behind it, and how can we stop them.
Is there any subject in particular that you had the lead on after all this, the conversations, I guess, with KSM, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed?
Yes. He provided us with a very interesting American that was based in the U.S. that was selected and trained to be the next operative. And so we identified him. The name he gave us was his warrior name, so to speak, Jafar al-Tayyib. So through various means and pieces of information he gave us, he said he was from Miami. His father was an imam. We were able to identify him and his true American name, which was Adnan al-Shukri Juma.
Okay.
Yeah. So we opened an investigation into him. He learned of it, so he fled to Pakistan. But we were successful in disrupting whatever plans he had planned to carry out.
So this Adnan Shukri al-Juma, he was also Pakistani, or was that their safe haven?
Yes, he was. Florida just seemed to be an area that attracted a lot of that population.
So there's a lot of steps. You finally get to his true name. By the time you find out where he is, obviously he's fled the country in Pakistan. So how does it move forward from then?
Well, we fortunately have FBI offices overseas, and we work very closely with the agency as well, the CIA. And so a lot of what we call leads, a lot of work was then sent to the legal attaches in those countries. And the agency was also very instrumental in assisting us.
To handle all that, yeah.
Yes. To find, to try to locate and find him, and hopefully disrupt any additional plans that they have.
So, and I know there was a bolo out for him for a while. Did we ever capture him?
No, he was ultimately killed in a raid that the U.S. soldiers had done on a Pakistani safe house. Okay. And so it was identified after the fact that they had killed him. He wasn't the target of the raid. But once they discovered that his body was part of, in the wreckage, they said, "Oh, well, so we have a good one here."
Wow! So that was a disruption stat.